Okay guys, today I'm filming a video that I never planned. I didn't think I'd have to be making this video in 2020, but here I am making this video anyway. I'm quite disgusted actually by the fact that there are so many big brown people, not even brown people, white people, you know, people who aren't black on this platform, who have so many followers, so many subscribers, so many people watching their videos, and yet they're still posting you know, try on hauls and normal video content, but haven't addressed, not even once, not even in their description, not even, you know, like a little comment on social media, on their Instagram, on their Instagrams, on Snapchat, have they once addressed the Black Lives Matter movement right now. Not even right now, it's been going on for years, but the death of George Floyd and everything that's been happening right now, you guys all know what's going on. If you don't know what's going on, honestly, educate yourselves and start opening your eyes to reality and what's going on in the world. I am making a video today as a South Asian brown woman who grew up in England, who has seen racism, who has experienced institutionalized racism, especially towards black people. I am not a black person, so I do not know how black people feel right now, and I can never experience what they're going through. But what I can see is racism towards black people. I've grown up seeing it, and you know, it is literally institutionalized. We grow up with it in our schools, we grow up with it in our culture. Today I really want to touch on racism towards black people in South Asian communities, especially in growing up as a Pakistani woman, and how I've experienced black people, racism towards black people from, you know, people from my own family, people in my friendship groups, people that I've met. I just think that no one's speaking about it, and especially as a South Asian woman, I want to say that brown people and South Asian people need to start speaking up and need to start doing things more than just saying I am not racist towards black people. We have to actively start having discussions. Before I get into loads of things that I want to talk about, please educate me. You know, I'm not as educated as I'd like to be on this issue, on this topic, so educate me in the comments. If you're a black person, please let me know how I can do more. I am going to be leaving links and things to petitions that you can sign, ways that you can donate and help out, in the description box below. I do not know how much YouTube are going to censor this video. I'm a small creator. I really don't make that much money off of my YouTube videos, but if I do make any substantial amount of money from this video, I will be donating it. So yeah, I'm just going to get on with the video and start talking about what we can do as brown people to help black people in our community and to end this disgusting cycle of racism, because we profit of black people, their music, their culture, their fashion. We profit off that, and we are still racist towards them. I do want to start off by saying that, you know, it is not the job of black people to keep on educating us about racism towards black people. We should start doing that ourselves now. I did watch a video by a black creator who I followed for ages. Her name's Dorothy. I will leave her video linked on the screen now and also in the description box. Go over and watch it. It is uncomfortable to watch, but we need to start watching these things. We need to start educating ourselves. And again, Dorothy brings up in that video that it is not her job to educate you guys for free. Like, people should know by now what is going on and should actively be doing things to stop it happening in our societies, even in our micro societies, everywhere. We need to start doing things actively. The first thing I want to touch on is how we are racist towards black people as brown people, even if we don't feel like we are, because we are. How many of us have been told that our skin colour is too dark? How many of us have been told to try bleaching, skin lightening creams? How many of us have seen or been around predominantly Asian men, brown men, who still use the N-word, who will sing songs by black rappers and artists and sing the N-word without even a flinch, or, you know, without even considering that people around them are heavily uncomfortable and it is disgusting to do so? Ask yourselves, how many of your brown friends that are your age still use the N-word and still, you know, say racial slurs casually in conversations like it doesn't matter when their black friends aren't around them? Because these things are still happening today, and these things are what normalize racism towards black people in brown communities. I really want you guys to have open conversations with your parents, with your grandparents, with your aunties and uncles. A lot of the time we are told as brown people that we should be wary of black people, and there is that fear that we create from the elders that has been passed down towards black people, you know, towards these stereotypes that don't exist. That still happens today. There is that massive issue about being with a black person or having black friends that still exists in Asian cultures. Don't tell me that it doesn't, because it does. If your parents still think that having black friends or having a black partner is bad, have that conversation, because, you know, why do we preach that skin color doesn't mean anything when we are still racist? I'm a Muslim woman, and in our religion, skin color and racism is not tolerated whatsoever. A lot of the prophets were black. So why are we in our culture saying that black people are scary, are reckless, are racist towards black people? Why? That is literally against our religion. When did culture and these cultural racist ideas overtake religion? And this isn't even a video about religion, but it's about our core beliefs. Are you comfortable? Are you really comfortable with people knowing that you aren't comfortable around black people, or that you use racial slurs, or that you wouldn't be comfortable if your daughter or your son had a black partner, or if they had black friends? So the next time you're around your grandparents or your parents, or, you know, your family members who you know may be racist or have said racist slurs, or people who don't even realize that they're anti-black, if you have those conversations and start questioning their beliefs and start questioning why they act a certain way around black people, start questioning why they say certain things, questioning why they profit off black culture, yet go ahead and be racist towards black people, I want you to start having those conversations, guys. We have to start admitting that we have racism inherently built in South Asian culture. There comes a time where it's literally gone on for too long. What I really want to come across in this video is that Black Lives Matter is a movement that we should all, you know, be talking about. If anyone, I've done it in the past few days, if I've seen anyone start saying all lives matter on Instagram, on any social media platform, I will literally message them and be like, what the heck are you talking about? Why are we putting band-aids on people who aren't experiencing racism, who have privilege in society, who haven't been shot down for the colour of their skin, who haven't been treated differently and nearly lost their lives, or are taught that they might lose their lives if they ever encounter police? Why are we saying all lives matter when right now all lives, it doesn't matter if all lives matter, Black Lives Matter right now. Another thing that's really annoying me, and I don't know if YouTube are gonna take this video down for me saying this, is how the media are censoring everything. Please guys, be smart about how you're getting your information, how you're educating yourselves, okay? The things that you are showing on media, think about who is funding that to be on the TV, to be on the radio. Think about who funds that news, who scripts that news, and what is being said. I'll put more links in the description box for you guys if you don't know what I'm talking about right now. But I want you guys to keep in mind that the protest that started in Minneapolis about what happened to George Floyd was actually started by black women who wanted a peaceful protest, and things like fire starting and who started those fires is actually quite shocking when you realize that how the media is set up to portray that black people are violent and are protesting violently and recklessly, when as a matter of fact it is actually white people or people that were paid and who were told to stop by black people who started these fires and who started making things violent. So I want all of you to really do your research and really kind of realize where you're getting your information from and how truthful that information is. I know it's really hard with things being censored online, with things like blockers being put when we're at protests, so we can't even live stream what is going on and what the police are doing in retaliation to what we are doing, peacefully protesting. Another thing I'd like to mention, this video has been all over the place, but you guys can tell that I am so heated about this. I've been having really important conversations with people who I think need to hear that they're wrong in saying that all lives matter, and in saying that, you know, this isn't a problem that we should all be talking about and doing something for. But another thing I want to mention is that there are protests going on right now. I don't know when I'm going to get this video up, hopefully ASAP, but if you're from Birmingham, you guys know I'm from Birmingham, there's a protest in Victoria Square on Wednesday, June the 3rd. Let me just check that for you guys. Yeah, Wednesday, 3rd of June is a protest in Birmingham. So if you're from Birmingham, I know a few of my viewers are, please go down there and show your support. Obviously practice social distancing, but please, if you can, please go. I know there's one in London today, so just do anything you can, guys. It is just not enough anymore to say, you know, I'm not a black person, I stand with you and I'm not racist, and Black Lives Matter and hashtagging it on Instagram. You know, it's good that we're sharing this on Instagram, it's good that we're sharing stories, but it shouldn't have to take seeing another black person being killed on video for us to be like, oh my god, Black Lives Matter, and then to forget about it in a week's time. That is just not enough. And it's not just an American issue, this happens all over the world, this racism and prejudice towards black people. We have seen so many black people be killed in England by the police brutally because of their skin colour and treated in horrific ways compared to white people. And I really do want to end this video by saying it's not just a white privilege problem. You know, we're people of colour too, but we have shown racism in many ways. You know, I hold my hands up and say that I haven't spoke up when I should have, when people around me, especially relatives and family, have said things against black people, and I've just kept my mouth shut. So I want all of you to start having those conversations with your parents, start having those conversations with family members, with friends who, you know, may say things that are wrong and we have just been brushing over for the longest time. And I don't want to make this a gender issue and a religious issue, but I do want to say, as a South Asian woman and as a South Asian person, if you're watching this as a brown person, as an Asian person, as a person of colour, you know that there is racism towards black people that is rooted in colorism. So please, please start doing things to help the movement, guys. It is not enough now just to be hashtagging things on social media and, you know, or not even mentioning it when you have a massive platform to do so. So I don't know, I've been filming for about 20 minutes now. I'm not sure if anything made sense, but I hope that I got a few points across for you guys. I hope that this video reaches people and we can start having these open conversations about race and about how we talk about black people in our communities and how we end this kind of colorism issue that has been going on for decades now with brown people. Being a paler skin colour doesn't make you any different to someone who is a darker skin colour. Everyone is beautiful, everyone deserves equal rights, and these are beliefs that are in all of our religions. You know, you can be Hindu, Sikh, Muslim, any religious background as a brown person, and we all inherently believe that everyone is equal and the same, and if you don't, there is something wrong with you. So I'm going to leave it there. Again, links will be in the description. Please donate if you can. I know it's such a difficult time with finances for people anyway, but if you can donate anything, do so. If you can go to a protest, do so. Keep talking about this, keep having open conversations. There'll be numbers that you can call as well in the description box below, how you can help if you're from the UK. Yeah, I just needed to get this video out there because I can't carry on making content and pretending that nothing is wrong. I'm not a black person, but it is scary, and I can't imagine, I literally cannot imagine how it feels to be a black person right now. So let's do what we can. Please, if I've said anything wrong or if you guys want to correct me on anything, do so in the comment section below, and let's start talking about this, because Black Lives Matter and we need to literally pull our fingers out, guys, and start doing things actively to end racism towards black people in our societies and in our communities. Thank you so much for watching.